Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons linked game. I'm starting off here though in Oracle of Ages, because like I said, this is a linked game. So I defeated Onox last episode, and I got the final ring secret. So I'm going to start here in Oracle of Ages, transfer that ring secret over, and that'll get me all the 60 rings that you can get in a linked playthrough on both files. So to get 64 rings though, I'll have to start a new game from a hero's password, and then do a linked game from a hero's game. So I just started a base game, then the linked game. You have to do a linked game starting from a hero's game, and you get the hero's game password after you defeat the linked game. So once Maverick finishes the linked game over in Seasons, defeats Twinrova and Ganon, he'll get another password, and then he can use that password to start a new Heroes game in Oracle of Seasons, and then he'll have to do a link game with Oracle of Ages from that Heroes game, and then that gets you the 100%. So I'll be doing that linked Heroes game with Data. So Data's file will end up getting the 100%. Just to show that I got as much a times a percentage you can just in a normal linked game. I showed off those 60 rings that you can get, and I'm showing off that I've gotten all the secrets that you can get. Like I said, defeating a linked game will get me another ring, the victory ring for defeating Ganon, and then I can do, like I said, the linked game for a hero's quest to get the other 3 rings. So let's finish off our first linked game here with Maverick. Between episodes, I maxed out my rupees, I maxed out my bomb chews. I started there in the shop to show that, you can buy a level 3 shield if you lose your shield, and it costs 80. So the wooden shield was 30, then I went to 50 for the iron shield. The mirror shield is 80. So I'm going to grab another ring here, the steadfast ring. That'll help out in one of the phases of Twinrova. To get to Twinrova, we just have to head back to the Maku tree, and there's a portal there. That'll take us to where Twinrova has taken Zelda. So let's head on up. But before we head into that portal, I'm just going to head into the Maku tree here to show that I got all the secrets and stuff in Flora's memory book. So we saw it was totally filled out over in Oracle of Ages, and now you can see that it's totally filled out in Oracle of Seasons. So if you have a character named Maverick and you want to start a game, all those secrets will work for you. So, alright, let's go fight the Twinrova. Let me take this. And it's just a small little puzzle dungeon to get to Twinrova. So we have all these statues, and you just gotta look to see where the statues aren't looking. One of them is always gonna look down. And then you gotta find the other face. So there's one looking to the left, and one looking up, one looking down. You go to the direction that they're not looking. So we got one right, down, left, so we're gonna head up. Like I said, down will never be an option, so we got left, right, down. We're gonna head up again. And this is random, you just gotta follow the eyes. You got left, down, and right, so another up again. We got up, down, and right, so let's go left. And after a few rooms, eventually we'll get to the room where Zelda is captured, where the Flame of Destruction, the Flame of Sorrow, and the Flame of Despair are all lit. And there's Zelda, but before we can reach her, the Twinrova are going to warp us into a room. So Maverick, you finally reached the altar. Bother. We can't have you scampering about up here. So we dragged you in here. The flames of sorrow, destruction, and despair burn brightly. The return of the evil King Ganon approaches. Our sacrifice of Zelda is all that remains. When we call Ganon's spirit into the vessel, it will be done. You can't stop us. Prepare to meet your doom. So the first phase of the Twinrova here is they are separate. So the blue one's going to shoot like an ice crystal, the red one's going to shoot a fire crystal, and you basically have to just deflect the crystal or the fire shot, whatever shot they have, back into the opposite one. So you have to get the fireball to hit the blue one, you have to get the ice ball to hit the red one. And it doesn't matter which one you hit, you have to do a combination of three. So you hit one all 3 times, you hit one twice, one once. Basically, there's just no real rhyme and reason to it. All you gotta do is I tend to want to go to a corner and hang out at the corner so that they can't get behind me and flank me. And then I just swing my sword. I have the blue wing equipped to lessen my damage that I take. So like I said, it doesn't matter what sword you're using. It's just gonna be 3 hits. So make sure you have a defensive range set up to protect yourself. This is going to be a 3-part battle. Tossing away. This is where it would be good if we had more skill at that target game from Oracle of Ages. Almost there. There we go. I did not think you would get this far. But I shall not fall like Onox and Varen. See my true power. And now Twinrova is going to combine into one essence. I'm going to put the Steadfast Ring on because it's going to alternate forms between ice and fire. We're going to get the slingshot. We're going to have either sense seeds or mystery seeds. We'll sacrifice you so the evil king can return. So when it's blue, it's ice, and she just basically summons these icicles to kick around. When she turns into the split form there, you have to hit it with a mystery seed or sense seed. Fire, the fire has a really bad knockback. Even with a knockback ring that reduces knockback, you can see that I'm still getting pushed back pretty far when I hit Twinrova. And that could push you into the lava, so that's why I have the Steadfast Ring to reduce that knockback. Otherwise, I'd be falling into the lava pretty much every time I hit her. Just hit her a few times. When she does a split form, hit her with a sense seed or a mystery seed. And we just have to keep wailing away at her. Eventually, the battle ends. Oh ho, Ganon's return was but a step away, Maverick. It is not over. Our rights have failed, but by sacrificing this body, Ganon will return. And you will be destroyed. Hehehe. So they didn't get to sacrifice Zelda. Instead, they used their own body before they died and sacrificed it instead to be the vessel for Ganon. But basically, they needed like a pure maiden, somebody good like Zelda, to bring back Ganon fully. But because Twinrova is evil, Ganon's not going to come back complete. He's just going to come back like a mindless beast. Whoa, whoa, destroy all, kill all. Yeah, he has no intelligence, he's just out to attack. Hexaseeds will help avoid attacks. Put the red ring on to deal extra damage. And he's just going to teleport around the room, and he's going to do 3 different attacks. The one, he's going to shoot out these fireballs. They're pretty easy to avoid, and the fireballs will split. This is his hardest attack. He charges at you and swings at you with his trident. And then he shoots these other, like, homing missiles at you, homing balls. And they can be a little bit tough to avoid. Now there's the slash again. That's, like I said, the toughest one. And we finished him off. Wow, I am Ganon, the evil king. And we have defeated Ganon, and this will get us the victory ring. We're going to get a password after we You see the ending. We head up to see Zelda. Maverick! Has it ended? Thank you. Maverick, you halted the completion of the rites that would have revived Ganon. Since they could not sacrifice me in their final rite, the powers of darkness could only revive a mindless, raging Ganon. Your power, wisdom, and courage were able to prevent Twinrova's plan to resurrect Ganon. Now hope and peace can return to the hearts of the people. Thank you, you are a true hero. Let us return to the others. So I'm thinking of Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh no! The castle is crumbling now that the powers of Shadow wane. We must get out of here. In that game, like the final boss, one of the bad guys is trying to sacrifice the main character's sister to bring back this false prophet. Basically like a demon from hell. But you stop him before he can sacrifice the girl, so he just sacrifices himself, and then the demon, the false prophet person, comes back, but you know, not as powerful as he should have been. So it kind of reminds me of that. I will not be playing Final Fantasy Tactics though on this channel. See, Maverick, I managed to help too. Welcome back, Princess Zelda. Welcome back, Maverick. Now all is finished. I knew you would find a way, Maverick. Let us dance together again. Princess Zelda, I'm glad to see you return safely. Maverick, you are all I expected. I always believed in you. Maverick, the three triforces on your left hand symbolize power, wisdom, and courage. These are the mark of the hero who is fated to appear when peace crumbles in Hyrule. With the essences of nature and time, and the courage you possess, you have fought back the powers of evil. The guidance of the Triforce has made you into this legendary hero. Thank you, Maverick. And she's gonna give Maverick a kiss. Nice. Maverick's all blushing. Aww. And then we're gonna get a new ending. So, as I was saying with the Final Fantasy Tactics earlier, there, we won't be playing that on, because that's a PlayStation game, and I don't have a PlayStation. I played it at my cousin's house a long time ago, so that's why I know a little bit of it, but won't be playing it on here. I will be playing some more Tactics Ogres, which was made by the same company that did, the same team that made Final Fantasy Tactics. So I have Tactics Ogre, which is part of the Ogre Battle series, and also be doing Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together at a later date. So we'll get some tactical strategy RPGs coming up, but for now we have to go back and do the Linked Heroes game with Data. Might be a few days until I get to that. Like I said, I'm finishing the first quest, the Oracle of Seasons, with starting from a hero's quest, from a hero's password with Data. So then when I do the Linked Ages game, I'll be able to get the 100% and show that off. Here's all our animal companions. Moosh with the spring bananas. Dimitri rolling on in. And finally Ricky, the kangaroo with the boxing gloves. Put up your dukes. Dunk. Maverick hops right in his pouch. If I see something cute, I always like to see like kangaroo sanctuaries. The baby kangaroos, they, you know, they don't have a mother, so they don't have a pouch to climb into. So they put like little pillows on the fence, or they hold a pillowcase. And the kangaroo is like a substitute pouch for the baby kangaroo, the little Joey. Zelda. Reminds me of the scene with Celis in Final Fantasy VI in the opera. I will eventually get to that game. I thought about maybe doing it next, but instead I got the data game to go through, and then I might do, I don't know what I'll do after that. Maybe Chrono Trigger low level? We'll see. I have quite a few games to go, so yeah, the channel ain't going anywhere. The rate I play games, I get maybe through like one a month, so maybe like at most, 12 a year. And I have plenty of games to go around, so I'll be playing for a long time. Gives me something to do. It's a little fun little thing. It helps me, like I said, memorialize some of the pets in the rat group that I'm on in Facebook. Memorialize some of their pets. Let them be heroes. So, the Maverick and Data, two special boys who have made the journey to the Rainbow Bridge, but they can still be heroes and still remembered, just like they were heroes in life, because pets, they just make our lives a lot better. They give us fun, they give us something to care for, interest us with their little shenanigans and entertain us. I got my two little guys right now. They're just taking a little nap though, even though it's playtime. And they are out taking their snoozing. Patrick Swayze and Matt Damon. Patrick Swayze had a tumor removal last week, and he's doing well though. He ain't picking at any of the stitches, and neither is Matt Damon. Matt's a notorious groomer, so you always gotta worry when they get like a stitch like that, though. They might groom it because they think that, oh, something's wrong here. But there's Maverick, sailing for another adventure. So I wonder if this is even though Link's Awakening came out before the Oracle Ages, I wonder if this is like a prequel to the thing, because you see Maverick is setting off for that journey. I wonder if he's going to Kolinth Island in Link's Awakening. I have that playthrough if you want to check out that playthrough. Also, there's another rat. But as you can see, that is the hero's password. So what we would have to do is you would just basically get a new file, and we'll start a hero's password, and it'll start with the little Triforce symbol in the corner. And it basically starts just like a regular new game, an unlinked new game, only you'll start with an unappraised ring in your inventory. That is the victory ring, which is ring number 54, I believe. And then you'll start with another heart container. So you start with 4 heart containers instead of the 3 that you start in a normal non-linked game. And you can transfer all your rings over with the old ring secret. And like I said, we will actually see a linked heroes quest when I come back and play with Data. So there's Maverick. Yep. So like I said, I already have a Data started heroes adventure in Seasons, and we'll come back to him in a little bit. So take care, have a good one. Thanks for following along. Have a good day. Bye.